All right, what's up guys? Today we're going to be looking into a couple of different ERC20 utility projects that I've been watching, I've been accumulating, I've been DCAing into, and I think these are at least worth adding to your watch list. So a lot of these projects are in this great accumulation zone, right? They've kind of retest these, previous support levels that we've had here back in December. And a lot of these are mimicking as well the same chart as well. So they're kind of identical in the sense. And while the overall market has kind of slumped, in the past week with some of these projects down, 70%, let's be real. Some of these are down 70% from their all-time highs. I think it's presenting at least a DCAing opportunity into, and I think they are going to exceed their previous all-time highs. And with this slump that we have also had in the past, couple of weeks here, a lot of projects have completely collapsed, right? A lot of them were LARPs and they couldn't handle the heat. And there's been a few that have been resilient and they've been continuing to build into this dip and, just show that they are sticking around. They've been continuing AMAs, continuing just building their product, all of that. And these are going to be the projects that will obviously stand the test of time, and let's get into them. And we're going to start with kind of the higher, safer plays and go down more towards the degen dungeon. But along with all these, they're in the range of low caps, and I think they have a few X's to get to and exceed their previous all-time highs. But along with that, they're low caps, so these are quite risky. Now, with that said, let's get started. Now, the first one we're talking about is Vertical. Now, Vertical AI is a platform to essentially deploy an AI model. Now, AI models and datasets are time-consuming to code. Now, Vertical's no-code platform will allow individuals to basically fine-tune their different models and datasets and also be able to deploy them on the marketplace. And this will allow users to pay for individual models, creating a source of revenue for the platform. Now, they're going to be launching their V1 marketplace very soon. So the date is for February 12th. And so what that means is that they're going to be doing and rolling out a marketing campaign to kind of, build hype and attention for the release of this product. And if we've seen anything before with Vertical, we've seen that Vertical has been very successful when it comes to marketing. They're also plugged into top KOLs, right? They've reached all of the big names of KOLs in the space. So I'm sure they're going to be recontacting them. And, those KOLs are probably going to be mentioning Vertical AI again within the coming weeks. And really, this is going to be the start of something huge, I think, in the future, because this is ultimately what they've mainly been focused on building. And now here we are, they're coming out with it on February 12th. So it's definitely something to watch. Of course, they have a docs team as well. So that's also a great sign. They are doxed and they've just been continuing to roll out their products ever since while also having great marketing campaigns. So I think this is a project that you do not want to sleep on. It's definitely one that I have been watching, accumulating, holding, and I also think will exceed its previous all-time high at a $100 million market cap. All right, so the next one is going to be Reploy, and somehow they've maintained the, within the top rankings on DEX tools ever since the TGE came about, and their 24-hour volume via DEXs have been amazing. Another interesting thing, if you just go to CoinMarketCap and just take a look at the trending tokens, you can see that RAI has actually been #1 on CoinMarketCap trending, and you can actually see that the 24-hour volume, this is of course across very centralized exchanges as well, is $14 million. That is insane for a project that has a total market cap close to 40 million, and to see, almost half of its market cap is in volume. This is crazy to see. It means there is a ton of eyes on this project, a ton of people looking at it. And the great thing as well with Reploy is that it is on a couple of exchanges. But first, let's get into just kind of quickly, what is Reploy? So originally, Reploy was a platform to deploy smart contracts with ease. That was kind of the main bread and butter. Now it has added actually a bunch more features, and it's a lot more ambitious than what it previously was, which is really great in terms of it going the distance, going beyond the 100 million, going maybe possibly to the $500 million market cap. Maybe, who knows? I can only hope and dream. But along with that, it is a browser code editor. It also has its own AI agents in which you can create your own AI agents, or it has various agents on the platform, if that makes sense. And then they have their own LLM as well, along with that, tied to and related to blockchain data. They also have some of their own products like Reploy 14B and also Agentica 0.5B. I believe that's how you say that. And then when it comes to agents that Reploy has, it has Fissure, it has Corrales, and then it has Lumit. And Fissure is basically a no-code dApp builder, and it's going to be deploying very soon. And then Corrales is going to be an AI agent that is going to be fully set up for trading, and you'll be able to use full wallet control as well. And then Lumit is going to be a cloud-based AI smart contract development platform. So they've really expanded in terms of the products that they're actually offering now. Now they're tapped into a lot of exchanges, not tier 1 yet. They do kind of hint and talk about being listed on tier 1 exchanges. So I'm sure in the future they'll probably aim for maybe KuCoin, maybe Bybit, hopefully, maybe the others that are bigger as well in the future, so obviously there's kind of stepping stones usually to get to those typically. And I think that is bullish. They are also, just like Vertical, also tapped into a lot of top KOLs. So there's a lot of eyes on this project. And to see that there is a $14 million 24-hour volume is just absolutely insane to see. So there is a lot of eyes on this project, and I think it could definitely outperform its previous all-time high. I'm definitely bullish on it. I've been holding, accumulating, and also they have a staking feature now, so individuals can stake for a certain APY, which is dependent on the amount of time that you stake and lock for. Now, the next one is Neural. So Neural was originally meant for gaming, right? It was pretty much just in the gaming niche, but it has actually grown to be a lot more. And so now there is generative AI. So this is basically for 3D asset creation. There's also an agent aspect as well called Sentios AI, which is not out yet, but will be coming soon. And overall, it's in the niche of gaming, AI, and also agents. Now, this is a March of 2024 based project, so it has been out for a while. They have obviously been continuing to develop and, just build products, and they've, it's almost a year old for a project, and to see that they've just been obviously continuing to build since then has been great to see. Now, fun fact, there is tax right now on the project and there is no exchange listings, but they have been recently hinting that they're going to be having tier 1 exchanges. So it seems like they're not even going to do like kind of the peasant low level exchanges first. It seems like they're just going to kind of bump to, more tier 1 related exchanges. So that's going to be great to see. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more volume coming into the project. I've been listening into some of the recent AMAs that they have hosted, and they said they're going to be, listing on tier 1 exchanges. They're going to be rolling out a full marketing campaign soon, and along with that, they're going to be taking off their tax as well. Now, a fun fact that I think is also worth noting is that they actually own the Tau subnet 46, and you can just verify this for yourself on Tau stats. And so they own 46. And this is pretty cool because individuals who are holding Neural can actually stake their Neural tokens, and then they can receive Tau tokens as a reward. And I believe there's actually no lockup period for this as well. So it's quite interesting how this works, and it's great that they have their own subnet as well, because Tau is kind of the leader, and it seems like one of the safer or safest AI plays in all of crypto right now. So overall, this is a great sign to see as well, that individuals can kind of tap into Tau that are holding Neural tokens. Just like Vertical, just like Reploy, Neural is also tapped in to a lot of top KOLs as well. So I'm expecting big things with this project. It seems like they've kind of come from just helping with gaming development to full 3D asset creation and other related AI niches like agents as well. So overall, it seems really cool. With Sentios AI, this is going to be a agent launchpad as well, kind of like virtual protocols, it seems like as well. So they are also going to have that, and this won't have its own token, but it's going to be a part of the Neural AI ecosystem. So overall, I think this is great news to see for Neural, and I don't think Neural is a project that anyone should be sleeping on. I actually posted this one back in March of 2024, and back then it was trading at, just 33 cents back then. But overall, I'm still bullish on it. All right, so we're kind of going from more of the safer plays to more of the degen plays, lower cap, market cap plays, right? Now, the next one is Sen, or Sentio Protocol. So this one has a market cap right now at 15 million, and the 24-hour volume is standing pretty strong at 673,000 for 24-hour volume. And along with that, this is a AI agent project, so it's all about, there's various different features here, but I'll show you guys. So there is like DeFi automation, so you can create an AI agent that automatically stakes, farms, or rebalances your assets across different protocols. There's token sniping, there is flash loan opportunities, cross-chain arbitrage, etc. So you can kind of program an AI agent to do various things cross-chain and ultimately make you more money, more of the cash. Now, the cool thing about this project is that it's actually owned by Node AI, GPU. So the same people who created GPU, right? Node AI. I'll show you guys this. So GPU, this project is currently down a lot, right, to 66 million, but it's been well over 100 million previously before, with being over 200 million even, and down to 66 million right now. But this is a project that it's around a year old. It's a part of the March 2024 era of different projects that came about then. Now, the cool thing about that is this project is tapped into a project which has already exceeded $200 million for a market cap. GPU is also tapped into top KOLs, and you're also getting a team of devs which you can kind of count on to at least kind of hold the project up, maintain it, because ultimately if anything bad happened to Sen, then it's going to look bad obviously for GPU. So in a way, this project is kind of held up, and also it's contingent on GPU's growth as well. So I think overall, with this, you're kind of tapping into, devs which have worked on a previous market cap project above 200 million. You're tapping into potentially top KOLs to also mention the project, because top KOLs have mentioned GPU before. So I think with that, this project could perform, I think, pretty well in the future. And there's also zero tax on this project, which is going to be good for generating a good amount of volume as well for this project. So I think it's one that you should at least watch. All right, the next project is Aver. So Aver is kind of similar to Sen in the sense of, automation, a no-code type of platform. Now, the cool thing about Aver is they're creating this drag and drop AI agent workflow. So you can see here, like if someone posts on Twitter, you can basically set it up so it automatically creates a swap, right? Or you can add the asset to your watch list. Like there's interesting things that you can actually create and develop out of this. So I think it's quite interesting. Now, Aver came about fairly recently. It deployed in January. And overall, Aver has been my favorite stablecoin, considering everything has been actually bleeding against Aver. Now, Aver has also been doing a lot of things right, such as buybacks. This has been great. So recently they've done over $100,000 in buybacks. They have also set up an integration with Reploy. Now, obviously integration is not the same thing as, a full collaboration, but an integration is still a good thing to have. They also doxed one of their CMOs. So Tommy, he is fully doxed as well. That's also a great sign to see. And they have recently released their closed beta waitlist as well, so people can kind of sign up to test the platform out for themselves. That's also a great thing. Now, the volume is a little bit low at only around 57,000 for the 24-hour volume. Overall, the chart has held up very well, sitting at a $2 million market cap. Not all of that is circulating though, so the FDV is at 2.9 million right now. Considering that everything has been going down, I thought Aver was going to be dropping down to $1 million dollar levels for the market cap. Overall, it hasn't. It's actually maintained this like 1.5 to $2 million zone. So overall, the chart's been holding up, and it's one that I think is definitely at least worth adding to your watch list. All right, so the next project has not released yet. They are about to release, so by the time I upload this this video, the token will be out, but this is called Privix. And what I find interesting about Privix is that there was another token that came about pretty recently, and it was called Cypher Protocol. Now, this project was a full rug. It was a scam, right? On the surface, it seemed interesting, but it was actually a full rug, a full scam. Now, back on January 8th, Privix token, this project actually released a full kind of, multi-tweet series here explaining everything about how Cypher Protocol actually stole the source code of Privix. And this, in a way, kind of validates Privix as a project. They basically, you can kind of go through the tweet thread for yourself, but essentially they stole and copied a lot of things from Privix, and they basically checked the source code, everything. And yeah, so that was fully verified that they stole almost everything from Privix. Now, Privix is an interesting project that is not in the niche of AI, but instead is in the niche of privacy, as the name just, goes to show. Privix, privacy, right? So essentially, they're going to be offering different privacy related solutions and just anonymity features as well. And this is going to be in an all-inclusive ecosystem. Now, at its core, Privix features its own decentralized privacy-centric blockchain that is in full compatibility as well with EVM. Now, another interesting thing is that they are launching their token via Proof. What is Proof? Proof is a incubation type of project that helps incubate and launch various different projects, obviously providing guidance, tools, resources, while also providing some KYC features as well on the back end for investors to kind of verify and look at projects. And you'll see that this was audited by Solidity Finance, and there has been a KYC as well completed with Assure DeFi. Now, on the website, it also says there's going to be a privacy application suite. So there's going to be Nexar. This will enable non-KYC users to swap assets with KYC exchanges with complete privacy, anonymity, and security. That's pretty big. There's going to be Pulsar. So this is going to facilitate privacy and anonymous token transfers from one address to another. That's a big feature a lot of people, probably want. There's going to be Exefra, so a decentralized privacy application for secure file sharing and also storage. So there's going to be some storage related narrative to this. There's also going to be a decentralized private email service with end-to-end encryption. So kind of like Signal, but more so like email. And then there's going to be a privacy marketplace. So a decentralized marketplace for discovering, purchasing, and utilizing various privacy driven applications. I think this is pretty big, and maybe they could even create a VPN service as well in the future. I think that would be really cool. So as for the tokenomics, it is going to have 10 million for the total supply, and it's also going to have a 5.5 buy sell tax. And you can check out the white paper for more of the details as well with that, because there is going to be some vesting periods a part of the tokenomics, which is a good thing. So overall, there hasn't been a whole lot of TGEs recently, but I think this one is ultimately validated by Cypher Protocol and with their failure, but they stole the source code of Privix, which again, I think that validates Privix a bit in this case. And what they're building seems to be quite interesting, and I recommend that you guys go check out the website and at least add this one to your watch list. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for this one. I'll see you in the next one.